Hi everyone, so this yoga sequence is for anyone who's having stiffness or inflammation in the back. If you're working from home or if you're just experiencing a lot of stress, sometimes you can feel that on your lower back. We're going to be using the wall, so place your mat somewhere near a wall, or you can use a strap, which is something I'll be using today. So meet me on the mat, laying on your back, knees bent, soles of the feet on the mat. When your body tells you something's off, it signals to you, hey, I'm in pain. So it sends you those signals, so it's your job to actually listen to it. And the fact that you're on this video is a good sign because you're trying to do something about it. So now, if you have a big bum, shift your bum from this position outward. So maybe your bum is like this. Shift it away from your body so that your back is as close to the mat as possible. This can actually hurt your back even more, cause more pain. So shift your bum away from your body and bring your knees closer to your chest. We're gonna hug our knees. Attunement is extremely important when it comes to self-care. So pay attention to your body as it signals to you where it needs your attention. How does this feel when you hug your knees close to your chest? And how does your lower back feel? If it feels good for you, sway from side to side. Massage your lower back. If your pants are thick and uncomfortable, it may not be a good idea. But take a moment and inhale and exhale in this position, whether you're swaying or not. Today's sequence the goal is to stretch out the muscles in our legs and in our back because it's all connected. We're going to do a little bit of some twists for the back because again, the entire area is connected to the lower back. So in order to release this, we have to also release these. And now from this position, we're going to raise our legs up high. If it feels comfortable for you to do that, if you have the muscles to support that, or you may use the wall to support your entire body, to support those legs. So raise your legs up against the wall for some extra support. I'm going to use the strap. If you don't have the strap, that's okay. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to purchase one, but it's not necessary. Honestly, I like the strap because it helped me with my flexibility. So, as your legs are up in the air, try to point your toes towards you. You're going to feel a stretch right here. So point them towards you and away from your body. Point your toes towards your body and away. And continue to inhale and exhale. For those of you using the strap, try to bring your legs closer to your body. So keep them straight, but try to bring them towards you for a deeper stretch. I like to also bend my knees, and one knee at a time. And while you're here, by the way, we're not just stretching out our legs. Can you feel it in your lower back? I can feel it in my lower back. Breathing slowly helps shift our body from our sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for our fight or flight mode, which is the stress mode, to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the relaxed state, the state we want to stay in, because there is no danger right now. The sympathetic nervous system helps us get away from danger. The parasympathetic nervous system helps us relax. So when we breathe slowly, we help our body help itself. We assist our body in doing its work, in getting back into the parasympathetic nervous system. So into that relaxed state. And from here, we are going to, after stretching out those legs, we're going to bend our knees like this. You have the option to use your fingers and grab a hold of your big toe, or you can grab a hold of your feet like this and bring those thighs as parallel to the mat as possible. Happy baby pose. Inhale and exhale in this position. And feel free to sway from side to side if that feels comfortable for you. Now, from this position, again, bend your knees, stretch out that one leg all the way down, and sole of the right foot on the mat. Shift your hips to the right. Bring that knee back up towards your chest, and with your left hand, place that arm on the right side of your knee and bring it over to the left side of the mat in a twist. Your right arm reaches away from your body. Look to the right and breathe. You can feel that stretch right on your lower back. If at any point this feels uncomfortable, you may stop and just lay on your back. But this is Such a perfect stretch for that lower back. It feels good. Continue to inhale and exhale. And release that twist. Bring that right foot back on the mat. Shift your hips. Lengthen that leg, and we're going to do the other side. So bend your left knee. Shift to the left, your hips. Bring it up and twist. Arm extended. Look to the left and breathe. Back to center. Shift your bum away from your body. Okay. So now from here, we're going to do bridge pose. So engage your feet because we're going to press into them. Palms flat on the mat. We're going to also press into our palms as we raise our hips upward into bridge. Okay, we're going to do that again. So press into your palms, your feet, engage your thighs, engage your core, and lift those hips up towards the sky. Breathe and hold. Engage those thighs, engage your buttocks. Exhale, release. We're going to do that one more time. Engage your thighs, buttocks, lift. Exhale, release. Now from here, we're gonna make our way to tabletop position. So seated and make your way on your hands and knees. Knees are under your hips. Palms are under your shoulders. We're going to do a few cat-cows. So inhale, look up, tailbone reaches to the ceiling, toes are untucked. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin in. Tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, look up, tailbone reaches up, arc your spine. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin in, roll that tailbone in. Tuck that tailbone in. flow at your own pace, paying attention to your lower back, sending that breath to your lower back. Where else are you feeling tension in your body? Bring awareness to those areas and send that breath to them. Now we're gonna flow at our own pace. Flow at your own pace, whatever feels good. Whatever areas need some attention, stretch those areas out. For me, it's my neck and my shoulders. So I'm gonna flow. I'm gonna bend my elbows a little, move that energy around. From here, we're gonna send our hips back to touch our heels. Hands go forward, walk them forward. Child's pose. Forehead on the mat. And breathe. If you need an adjustment, you may spread your legs a bit more. Make space for your belly. Breathe into the stretch. Your body needs your attention. Your body needs your attention. Be gentle with this body. Show compassion to your body. Show compassion to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself either. Help your body. Give it what it needs so it can help itself. Your body communicates with you by sending you these signals. It's your job to now communicate back to the body and give it what it needs. Now from here, we're going to shift our hips back into our hands and knees. Shift all the way back, down, belly down, chest down onto the mat. palms are under your shoulders. Press into those palms, Cobra. Feel that in your lower back. Breathe slowly. Exhale, release. Press into your palms again. Hug those elbows against your ribs and push into your palms. A little bit higher this time. Maybe lengthen those arms. Feel that in your lower spine, in your lower back. And breathe, 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 breathe. Here for a few breaths. Exhale, release. We're going to do that one more time. Push into your palms. Lift your chest up, peel it off the mat. Now send your hips back to touch your heels. One more time. Child's pose. Back on our hands and knees, tuck your toes in, send your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Feel free to bend your knees and walk the dog. Bend your knees, push into your toes, plank position. From plank, we're gonna untuck our toes. If that feels good for you, bring your thighs close to the mat, but hovering over the mat. Chest is up and proud and open. Breathe. Tuck your toes back into downward facing dog. Spine is long, bend your knees if you need to. Look up at your belly button. Stretch that neck of yours. And now from here, look at your palms. Bring them back, walk them back to your feet. And then hang in this position. Whew. Exhale with sound. Sigh if you need to. Now walk your hands back, forward, and one more downward facing dog. Stretch. Knees on the mat. into tabletop position. We're gonna reach that right arm up to the sky. Try to keep your hips squared. And we're gonna thread that arm underneath our left armpit. Walk your left arm forward. Square your hips. Keep them squared. And breathe. So this is that twist we're talking about. Gentle twist. Walk that left arm back. Push into your palm. Bring that right arm back on the mat. We're going to do the same on the other side. Reach that left arm up to the sky and thread it in between your right arm and your armpit. So walk that right arm forward and breathe. Square your hips. Belly breathe. Send that air into your belly. Feel it expanding. Now walk that right arm, that right palm, push into it and slide that left arm back on the mat. And come to seated from this position. I'm gonna face you. So lengthen your legs. Back pain has a lot to do with posture, and good posture highly depends on your lungs as well as the health of your legs, how flexible your legs are. That's why a lot of stretching, you can't just tackle your lower back pain without tackling your legs and without the breath and tackling the entire back via stretching. So we're gonna stretch out those legs and we're gonna do a little bit of twist for the back. And let me know in the comment section how this feels on your body. Again, if you have muscle strength, you can just stretch as you please. But I really encourage you all, whether or not you do have muscle strength, to get a strap because it helps a lot. So from here, we're gonna reach our arms up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. That inhale is really important, so let's try that again. Inhale, reach your arms up and exhale. If you do have a strap, again, feel free to use it. If you can't go all the way down, also go as far as you can. The strap is really good for this. So even if you can go here, do that. Now we're gonna bend our right knee. Bring that heel inward towards your pubic bone. We're gonna stretch out this left leg as far away from the body as possible. And we're going to shift our torso this way. Reach up and try to grab a hold of your toes. Oof. Feel that stretch right there. This is perfect. It's a perfect stretch. If you're unable to grab your toes, it's okay. Try maybe here, but feel that stretch in the right place. Inhale and exhale. And release. Bring bend that knee, bring that heel in, and stretch out the other leg. We're gonna do the same on the other side. So, twist this way, face your foot, and inhale and exhale. Oof. And come back to center. Bring that leg in, bend that knee. Depending on your flexibility, we're gonna reach our arm here and sweep that over. Or if you want a deeper stretch, place your forearm on the mat. Keep your leg and butt down on the mat and swoop that right arm, the left arm over your head, creating a stretch over here on this side. And you can look forward or you can look up. Whatever feels comfortable for your body, and breathe. Feel free to lower that arm and raise it back up as you please. Can you feel that in your lower back? Bring that arm up in circles. And breathe through this motion. Come back to center. I always feel really good after that. All right, we're gonna do forearm or palm on the mat. And swoop that right arm over, repeat on this side. and back to center. So how does that feel? How does that feel on your body? I hope you felt a good stretch in your lower back, both the sides and the middle. So from here, solo the foot on the mat for your right foot. Slide this, bring this leg over and adjust your bum accordingly if you can. If this is not accessible to you, remain in the position you are at, cross-legged. Bring this right foot over to the other side, stacking your knees. This should be maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but not painful. So you should never feel this on your knees. If you feel it on your knees, you need to stop. But if you feel a little bit of a stretch and it feels a little bit uncomfortable, that's okay. Your body will eventually get used to it. So from here, let's take a moment and massage those feet. Those beautiful feet work very hard for us. Maybe spread those toes, stretch them out. Stretch out those toes. And thank your feet for carrying your entire body and taking you from point A to point B. So thank you feet. High five those feet. Okay, from here we're gonna reach our arms up and twist to the left. Place those palms on either side of the mat. Look to the left and breathe. I like to look over my shoulder. If you are able to do that, then do go ahead. But if you can't, that's okay. Don't push yourself. Exhale, release back to center, arms up. Inhale, twist to the right. Same thing on the other side. Exhale, release. And place your hands behind you. Lift your chest up. Look up. And exhale, fold forward. Extend those arms and breathe. If this is difficult, you may cross your legs and try your best to move as far forward as possible. If you're unable to do that, then just lean forward if that's more accessible to you. Or fold all the way down. You'll be surprised, the more you practice yoga, the more you practice these exercises, the more flexible your body becomes. I learned that when you don't push your body, when you don't use certain movements, your body says, you know what? I don't need this anymore. And so the flexibility becomes less and less and less. So the more you teach your body to move forward, forward, forward. Your brain tells your body that, oh, okay, I need this movement actually. I don't need to, I need to be more flexible in this area. However, you know, for example, if you can only twist this far, then your brain signals to your body that it doesn't need to go all the way here. It can just go here. And eventually you start to lose that movement in your body. So baby steps, teach your body how far you want it to go. Do not push it, just teach it by going slowly into these movements, by practicing yoga regularly. So come back to seated position, and from here, soles of the feet on the mat. So from this position, soles of our feet are going to touch, and we're going to open them up like a book, spreading our legs. So our knees are going to be touching the mat, ideally. If they are here, that's okay as well. Long spine, lean forward as you can. And then round the upper spine. If you can't go all the way, lean as forward as you can and just stay there. You don't need to round your back. Just lean forward and feel that stretch in your body. For those of you who are down here or up here, continue to breathe into this position. Feel that stretch in your upper thighs, your booty, your lower back. This entire area is connected. So stretch those muscles out. Breathe into those muscles. Send that air into those muscles. Slow movement, slow breath. And come back, lift your torso up. Back to cross-legged position. Place our palms on our knees. From here, we're gonna round that spine. Tuck your chin in. Inhale and exhale in this position. What is your body signaling to you right now? If there is pain, stop. If it's a good stretch, continue. Now, rotate your shoulders to the right. Bring your face up as we arc our spine. And now we're moving, rotating to the left, shoulders to the left, as we tuck our chin in and around our spine. So flow at your own pace. Remembering to inhale and exhale. There is no right way to inhale and exhale. Just experiment. Whatever feels good for you. So if your belly needs more breath, more space to breathe, then exhale in that position. If it's tight, if it's not tight, inhale. Whatever feels good for you. Sometimes I like to do it in the reverse. And rotate the other way. One more time. And back to center, sigh, exhale. Allow your body to slow down. Okay. This brings us to the end of our practice. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Thank yourself for prioritizing your health. Inhale, palms together. Bring that to your heart center. Thank this body of yours for working as hard as it does. And thank yourself for connecting with your body, listening to your body, and giving it exactly what it needs. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you on the mat in the next class. Thank you.